Dear friends, the older we get, the more clearly I see one thing. There's nothing more precious than being able to walk on our own, without needing children or grandchildren to hold us, without worrying about slipping when stepping onto a threshold or going to the market or yard. But lately, haven't many of us noticed our legs feeling noticeably weaker, standing up more slowly, climbing stairs with trembling knees, and even just a few steps making our knees ache and calves feel tight as if lacking strength? Some might say it's just old age, others blame the weather. But in reality, these could be silent signs of weakening within our joints and muscles. You know, many people don't pay attention, but weak legs and difficulty walking are what make elderly folks less active, which leads to various illnesses, including memory decline and depression. So, is there a way to help us walk more flexibly, stand up without support, climb stairs without getting winded, and do it all without using Western medicine or expensive supplements? I invite you to stay for this video, because with just 4 very simple dishes, easy to find in any kitchen, you'll notice remarkable changes after a few weeks of proper practice. If this introduction resonates with how you feel, please comment 1 below. If it's not quite right yet, just type 0, so I can improve in my future videos. And don't forget to subscribe to the Chan Lee Sung channel, so each day I can share more valuable knowledge with you, helping you live healthy, long, and joyfully every day. Before beginning, I'd like to wish you lots of health, peace, and that your steps remain light and steady throughout your loving journey in your golden years. Before diving into the 4 specific dishes, let me share a bit about why older people often have weak legs and difficulty walking like before. Dear friends, when we pass 50, our bodies start to undergo many silent changes. One change many overlook is the decline in collagen, especially type 2 collagen, the most crucial collagen that composes joint cartilage. Cartilage acts like a cushion between 2 bones, preventing them from colliding and ensuring smooth joint movement. But when collagen is lacking, the cartilage thins, dries out, then begins to crack, leading to dry joints, stiff joints, creaky movements, and sharp pain with every motion. Not only that, the muscles around the thighs and calves, which stabilize the knee joints and support the body weight, also degenerate and shrink gradually with age. Have you noticed? In youth, we could squat and stand up easily, but now, even sitting down or standing up requires support, or our legs tremble, knees feel like they might collapse. That's when muscles have weakened and can no longer stabilize the joint axis like before. Another key factor is that bone density decreases, causing bones to become porous, brittle, and prone to fracture. This is silent osteoporosis, commonly seen in postmenopausal women and the elderly. When bones are fragile, legs ache, walking becomes less confident, and falls become more likely. I vividly remember our neighbor, Aunt Sao. She stumbled lightly over a doorway threshold, yet because her bones were too brittle, she fractured her femoral neck. From being agile, she had to lie down for nearly 6 months, developed diabetes, and became physically weakened. That was when I deeply realized that weak legs aren't just about walking. They bring so many cascading consequences. That's why caring for bones, joints, and muscles early with proper nutrition is the key to helping you walk strong, flexibly for the long haul, and avoid unfortunate risks as you age. Understanding the causes, now let's explore 4 very simple, easy-to-make home dishes that can support strong joints and muscles, making your steps feather-light day by day, without relying on medicine. First dish, ripe banana combined with black sesame, boosts muscle strength, strengthens bones, and prevents cramps. Dear brothers, sisters, and friends, among familiar fruits, ripe bananas are inexpensive, readily available, but their nutritional value is often underused. Bananas are not only a rich natural source of potassium, but also contain vitamin B6, soluble fiber, and antioxidants beneficial for the nervous system and muscles. As we age, many elders experience mild muscle twitches, night cramps, or shaky legs when moving quickly. The main cause is electrolyte imbalance, especially potassium deficiency, which mildly disrupts nerve control over muscles. A medium banana provides about 400 tons to 415 degrees of potassium, nearly 10% of daily needs. Potassium helps maintain stable muscle contraction, reduces cramps, and makes your steps steadier, especially in the morning. But the real benefit comes when ripe bananas are paired with black sesame. Black sesame, revered in traditional Eastern medicine and modern nutrition, contains calcium, magnesium, iron, zinc, and even omega-3s, minerals vital for strong bones, lubricated joints, and combating chronic inflammation in the elderly. 1 teaspoon of roasted black sesame provides over 80 milliliters of calcium, along with magnesium and zinc. A mineral trio that nurtures bones, stabilizes the nervous system, and supports better nutrient absorption. When you mash 1 ripe banana and sprinkle a teaspoon of roasted black sesame on top, you get a fragrant, nutty dish that helps strengthen muscles, fortify bones, improve joint flexibility, and noticeably reduce leg tremors and knee fatigue within weeks. For best results, eat this in the morning when your stomach is slightly warm. Don't eat bananas on an empty stomach. Have it 3 to 4 times a week, and you'll see significant improvements in your legs, especially for those over 50. One small note: if you have a sensitive stomach, choose less ripe bananas, like just ripe cooking bananas, and eat slowly, chewing thoroughly to avoid bloating. Second dish, sweet leaf soup with bone broth. Dear friends, there's a simple homemade soup that many families cook, yet few realize that when prepared properly, it can relieve leg pain, reduce joint creaking, and help you walk more easily each day. That's sweet leaf soup with bone broth, a humble yet precious natural remedy, if you grasp its true value. Sweet leaf contains a special component unique among vegetables, vitamin K1. This vitamin acts like a director, guiding calcium straight into bones, not into soft tissues or blood vessels. Simply put, if you only supplement calcium without vitamin K, it's like building a house without the workers. Calcium goes astray, leading to stones or calcification, yet bones remain weak. Thanks to vitamin K1 in sweet leaf, calcium is absorbed better, strengthening bones from within, especially in the femur, knee joints, and lower legs, which bear weight every time you stand, walk, or climb stairs. As for bone broth, slow-cooking bone extracts a natural gelatin. In gelatin is type 2 collagen, the key component of cartilage. This cartilage layer prevents bones from rubbing against each other, letting joints move smoothly with less pain. As collagen depletes with age, joints dry, creak, and ache with movement. Supplementing collagen via bone broth is a natural, easily absorbed method that older bodies desperately need. I recommend eating this dish 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure to simmer long enough to extract all the nutrients. If you worry about getting tired of it, you can alternate between beef bones, pork bones, or thoroughly cooked aged chicken, all beneficial. And don't forget to consume both the broth and the meat. The meat around the bones contains soft, easily digestible proteins, very beneficial for older people or those with poor appetite. We often say, eat what nourishes what's needed. Indeed, dishes with bones make joints strong. Dishes with vegetables make the body light. But the most important thing is eating correctly, at the right frequency, and long enough so your body truly absorbs the priceless nutrients. If your legs have been sore or weak lately, or you find yourself relying on chairs to stand, try having sweet leaf soup with bone broth regularly each week. Not just a meal, but a loving and sustainable approach to joint care, quiet yet enduring day by day. Third dish, roasted black bean water. Dear friends, among many simple and easy-to-find beans, there is one small bean that acts as a true savior for those who often suffer from swollen legs, tired knees, or a heavy-legged feeling after a long day of standing or walking. That bean is black bean, and when roasted and brewed into a daily drink, its effectiveness becomes even more remarkable. I'm not saying this just based on folk wisdom. Many modern studies have shown that black bean skins contain anthocyanins, a powerful antioxidant that helps fight inflammation, protect cells, and is especially beneficial for those with arthritis or joint degeneration. Not only that, black beans provide light, plant-based protein and a significant amount of magnesium, potassium, and iron, all of which help nourish strong muscles, improve leg endurance during movement, and prevent mild muscle cramps, something common among older adults. Another amazing benefit of roasted black bean water, often overlooked, is its ability to help detoxify the kidneys. When the kidneys are not functioning efficiently, the body retains water, especially in the lower extremities, leading to mild leg swelling, particularly in the evening. Drinking roasted black bean water regularly provides a gentle diuretic effect, supports better kidney function, and helps reduce leg swelling, numbness, and fatigue after just a few weeks. The preparation is simple. Just take a handful of dried black beans, roast them in a pan until fragrant, then simmer with about 1 liter of water. Bring to a boil, and then reduce the heat to low for another 10 to 15 minutes. Let cool and drink as a water replacement throughout the day. For a stronger taste, simmer longer. For those with sensitive stomachs, drink it warm and in smaller portions throughout the day. A small note: if you can find green core black beans, choose those. They're more nutrient-rich. And if your stomach is sensitive, start with a small amount so your body can adjust, as black bean water has a naturally cooling property. Drinking roasted black bean water isn't just about quenching thirst. It's a gentle way to nurture your kidneys, lighten your legs, and feel better overall, sip by sip, lovingly gifted by nature. Dear friends, if the first 3 dishes nourish joints and muscles from within, then this 4th dish acts like a warming tonic for your limbs. It helps improve blood circulation, especially for those who often have cold feet, joint pain when the weather changes, or wake up with stiff legs and limited mobility. That dish is steamed fresh ginger with honey. Easy to prepare, aromatic, and highly medicinal. Ginger contains gingerol, a natural anti-inflammatory compound proven to reduce joint pain and swelling, especially in those with mild arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. Ginger also helps dilate peripheral blood vessels, improving blood flow to distant areas like the legs, feet, and knees, thereby reducing numbness, coldness, and promoting smoother movement. Honey, besides balancing ginger's spiciness, contains flavonoids that reduce oxidative stress, protect joint cartilage, and provide a gentle energy boost. Great for older adults who often feel fatigued. Here's how to prepare it. Slice 4 to 5 pieces of fresh ginger, wash them with the peel intact, place them in a small ceramic bowl, drizzle with 1 tablespoon of pure honey, and steam the mixture for about 10 to 15 minutes. Eat it warm in the morning, optionally sipping the ginger-infused liquid as well. It will warm the stomach, warm the legs, and significantly reduce aches after a few days of consistent use. I recommend taking this in the morning or after dinner, especially on cold or rainy days or after long walks. If you have low blood pressure, monitor yourself and adjust the ginger amount accordingly. Sometimes, just 1 small bowl a day is enough to ease cold feet and painful knees, without needing medication. That's the power of healing through food, done correctly and at the right time. If you find these 4 dishes truly beneficial for joint and leg health in old age, please stay for the final section, where we'll summarize and share a few small but valuable tips to apply them more effectively. Dear friends, I believe that by now, you've come to understand how something as simple as banana with black sesame, sweet leaf soup with bone broth, or roasted black bean water can create tremendous change for legs that have grown weary with time. Sometimes we don't need expensive health foods or imported supplements, just the right food, eaten consistently, with an understanding of what our body needs. Then, even ordinary meals can become precious medicine, helping the body self-heal from the inside out. These 4 dishes, each with its own benefit, when alternated weekly, form a complete system that supports joint health, muscle strength, blood circulation, and kidney function. This helps us walk more steadily, no longer fear falling, no longer feel leg tremors when stepping downstairs. I understand that as we grow older, every step becomes slower. But if we start caring for our bodies today, Each step later in life will be slower, but steadier, fewer, but filled with freedom. If today's content was helpful, please leave a comment below the video. Have you tried any of these dishes? How do you feel? I'd love to read your stories, because who knows, your words might be the inspiration someone else needs to start making a change. And if you'd like to join me on this journey of eating right, living well, and living deeply each day, don't forget to subscribe to the Chun Li Song channel so you won't miss any of the latest videos I'll share with you daily. Thank you so much for staying until the end. I wish you strong and steady steps, a peaceful heart, and a life full of lightness and health. Starting from the simplest things,